You know, the honest truth about the situation is, you know, they can't really claim that they're working on Issa's behalf and they don't want his religion. They don't want the religion that he believed in. Jesus, that's his name, Jesus, the son of Mary. You understand? Because my mother, her real name was Mary Antoinette. So that was Jesus right there. So Jesus, again, he didn't have any kids. We remember that. And, you know, they say they're doing it all because they want justice all up and down. What better justice can you ask for than from his own? It's not like he was the only one in his whole family who was Muslim. His mama was a Muslim. His daddy was a Muslim. Mm-hmm. You understand? So how is it that you can come up with your own rules that you do not want his religion to have any part in it? Yeah, man, I'm just saying.
That,
that's what that's their whole argument. That's what Christian told me directly.
What's the argument again?
The argument is they don't want to have anything to do with the Quran. They don't want to have anything to do with as far as...
And that's just what Christian said.
I mean, because, you know, Abe was already... I mean, did you not hear the video where I'm talking to Abe about that? And he knows that he cannot contest anything?
No,
he cannot refute anything?
I heard him say that. I heard him say
All right, then. So what are you talking about?
No, he said that he can't contest anything with you.
Yo, you got to learn to, you know, put in the right information in at the right time, man. I'm seriously telling you, man, you got to fill people in accurately.
He said that you said to him, you said you cannot lead me in Salah.
I don't only say that to him. That's not the only thing that I said to him.
He cannot lead you.
That's not the only thing, though. That's the point.
Fatah, listen. I heard the conversation. And Eve knows daggone well that he cannot fucking stand next to you in the fucking... He knows this.
Not next to me. He can't stand in front of me is the point, man.
Right, I'm saying.
You got to be clear about what you're trying to say.
He can't lead you in Salah.
No.
Is that correct?
It was not the only thing.
Right,
the other thing is he tried to prove from some source that he couldn't even come up with as to where it came from or where the source is located, that he could lead me in Salah. That was the whole outrage.
I don't know why we having this conversation with Ibrahim about...
Because the question is...
Islam. You're bugging, son.
All I'm saying
I don't have time to waste time with them when it comes to
all I'm saying is...
I know they're not even on that type of time level. They don't care.
Nevertheless, when it comes to the court proceedings, the question is still going to be, if he shows up there, are you going to still say, you know, heck with it? I'm contesting, darn it.
Yeah, that's the reason why I'm going. What the fuck is you talking about?
Well, you know...
I wouldn't go if I didn't feel that way.
You know, all right, you know what? So do you understand so far what I said about the...
Yeah.
Okay, any questions there? I think that's...
No, I understand what you're saying.
So, I think the other thing that I wanted to talk to you about was the fact that I made a proposition to my brother over here.
Okay.
About a social media marketing model, and I told him he would get 25% of monetary proceeds, 25%, and he just said do you know what? I mean, I'm sure you know what social media is.
You said 25%?
25%.
Of what?
Of proceeds.
What would be the mission?
Well, are you familiar with YouTube?
Yes.
Great. Do you have a YouTube channel?
No, I don't have a YouTube channel.
All right.
But I'm familiar with it.
Great. So basically, you have people who start off in their first year.
Boy.
Okay, there he goes.
Come on.
So, what are you now?
You can talk.
Speaking Padre or something?
You can talk.
All right. So what you would do is, as long as you got 4,000 watch hours, and as long as
views, right?
Well,
I know that part.
Exactly. So, as long as you got 1,000 subscribers, you actually start getting monetized.
Yes, I know that.
This YouTube channel has 750 subscribers. That means he only has 250 subscribers.
So you got a network and have people view your channel.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
This is the point. So,
Okay.
the monetization goes on that end from the subscribing section. But then when you look at the watch time
Right.
and you actually adjust, because again, it's all a numbers game.
No, I know that.
Thank you very much. I mean, I'm glad we met tonight. So
the point is, you have to get people. You have to sell yourself for people to watch your channel, and you need 1,000 or over 1,000 views, and plus the watch time. But you also have to watch the algorithm.
yes, this is true.
Yes.
I
know.
This is 100% correct. So
Right.
he is actually in one of the best locations to social media, or one of the
Right.
best locations to market whatever platform that he wants on social media.
Mm-hmm. It's all about advertisement. Yeah, I understand.
Thank you very much. So, and he asked me to come on the YouTube channel. I said to him, okay. In that case, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna come out there and we're gonna and I'm gonna put you on video. I'm gonna put you on blast.
You gonna put me on blast?
Not you,
Me?
not you,
Oh.
him.
Oh, okay. All right.
But what I will do is I will get your number from him and I will send
Okay.
you the video, because I know he probably, I know him. I know him. I know. I'm not even gonna take risks and chances on that. I'm just keeping it real.
Okay. Okay.
He may get
I
lost.
understand.
Listen, there are over 1,000 videos on there.
Okay.
However, the fact of the matter is the case that we're working on is a civil rights case, and it seems like no one else wants to consider that little part of the puzzle. No one else wants to blow that smoke and flames.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Everybody just worried about, how much or, time or, what type of settlement are we looking at in this case and stuff like that. But the fact of the matter is he is not the first and he's not the last.
Right.
And it's really a social matter anyway. So why not, involve in social media? That's what they did, you know what I mean, to flip the clock, so to speak. A lot of our people do not understand that they simply took over the social infrastructure. That's simply what they did, and they made sure that they kept the clock working in their better interest than anybody else's.
Right.
So our people need to wake up and say, forget that. We know what's going on now. We involved now,
Well, a lot more people are waking up. So.
Oh yeah. Oh, that there is that, and I'm proud of that. I'm very thankful of that. That really humbles me. I mean, a lot of it I didn't think would happen by today, but we called for the Quranic Revolution of 2021. And this was back in January. We called it a Quranic Revolution, and we started pushing back on, segregation inside of the masjids. Inside the masjids, the segregation is unbelievable. For these people to have these centers and call them masjids on the inside, and they actually do what it is, manipulate the masjid, and however they want to. I had somebody tell me recently, like, don't let him lead the salah. And it's Isha Salah. It's like the last Salah. So, he said it the first time, and people are like, ignoring him, kind of speak. They're like a bunch of boys. You know what I mean? They're at least they're a good 15, 19 boys. I don't know how many girls were there, but they're good. And everybody just kind of like ignored them or just walking like humbly, like just waiting, for yours truly to walk in the front. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so this man, do you know this man called out a second time and said, do not let him lead the prayer. We don't want him to lead the prayer. The same dude.
Wow.
Do you know he did that? Look at the segregation in that. And he's a brown. It would not surprise you that he's one of the brown community members. Those who move into the community like real recently, you know, they get to know what everybody's up to, what everybody's doing. They start to pay their little $1,000, $2,000 here and there.
Right.
Next thing you know, they're telling you to pick up your food and stuff around. You know, pick up your leftovers. Doesn't matter how long you've been in there.
Right.
But you haven't been giving him that kind of money though. The money that he been given. So far, he gave him like $5,000. He only been here 3 months.
Wow.
So, you know, he gets his way a couple of times, you know what I'm saying? Him and his little cronies, him and his little hypocrite, you know, iblisi people, you know, seriously, I'm telling you. So when he says so a second time, do you know what he got?
What?
He got a butt whooping of verbals.
Oh.
Man, yo, come lead the prayer yourself, man. Come on and lead it. You qualified, aren't you? That's what he got.
Right.
So he remains silent. And then the closer he gets because there's only going to be one line, the closer he gets up to that one rank, that one line, you know, he goes ahead and he adds on, don't let him lead the salah because he's angry.
Wow.
Do you know, this is after, of course, you know, yours truly was like, yo, you hypocrite, man. Everybody had to hear that. And there's no problem in you know, letting you know to your, you know, like, yo, you're a hypocrite. So once that was said, and then he rebutted somehow or came up with because he's angry, then the question was, who are you, a scholar, to say who should not be leading because they're angry or not?
Right.
And of course, after the prayer, you know, a couple of people wanted to actually jump on his tail.
I'm pretty sure.
You know, because that's how it's, you know, that's how it's been. And a lot of people are, and that's what I'm saying. When you said that, a lot of people are waking up. You know, I'm proud of those boys that decided, like, no, we not, you know, this ain't even out. And then there was like one of the big boys, one of the board members there. And he kept his mouth shut. I'm like, yeah, okay. Well, that's good enough for you. You know what time it is. This ain't no playtime no more. Not like that. You know, when you have fatalities in your communities, you cannot we can never just sit back and make it seem like it's going to be okay. We going to say never again. That's what we going to say. And not only we're going to say it, we're going to stand by it. We're going to support it. Understand? We're going to assist. We're going to make some sacrifices and efforts for that. You think Harriet Tubman is Harriet Tubman because of the fact that she said she wasn't going to do nothing?
Right.
I'm saying, let's look at Brother Marcus Garvey. Do you think Marcus Garvey said he wasn't going to do nothing? That's why so many people today understand what Marcus Garvey stood for?
That's true.
You know, how about Brother Malcolm? You know, can we say that about him? Can we say he said he wasn't going to do anything about nothing? That he was just going to allow things to go on, our boys get locked up, die in the prison, get hung up on drugs, get killed in the streets, wind up missing, and see, it's so evil that they're killing everybody. These folks are killing women, these folks are killing children, these folks are killing babies, these folks are killing grandparents, these folks are killing everybody. When you look at the murder files, when you look at the episodes, I love the new detectives, you will understand that they are killing everybody. Everybody. And it's not even about black, white.
It is not.
It's just evil. It's an evil thing going on. So, you know, well, I'm gonna do that. I will send you the video And yeah. I mean, you will see. It's a well, wait. I don't know if you're into. I don't know what you're into, but the
I'm
YouTube.
pretty open-minded.
Okay, good. So
But I think well, I didn't spend enough time looking at it, but Stewie did one of the courses.
okay.
Yeah, he did.
Well, yeah. So
But I'll make
the
sure.
abstracts. So first of all, let me explain something.